Good afternoon from our land in Alentejo, Portugal. I'm standing here where I left you in our garden in front of our house. But it's a different season, isn't it? We were up to so much stuff this summer and I just could not stay on top of making videos throughout it. So I'll give you a little summary of everything we were up to this summer. But for now, I just want to show you what state the garden is in since I last saw you. So there it is. Not too bad, huh? So we went on a trip this summer and we were gone pretty much all the summer. I had planted a bunch of things before we left because our neighbor was taking care of the garden and the animals, and so I wanted her to have food when she came. I wanted her to be able to take the tomatoes and the zucchinis and the eggplant and the beans. And turns out that Panda, our bunny, had an all-you-can-eat buffet while we were gone. He just made himself a feast, and he ate pretty much everything down to the stems. So all of the cantaloupes that we planted that I was so excited about, again, yeah, the beans, she didn't really get any yield. So grateful that she still watered stuff because we do have some perennials that were able to survive. But yeah, I'll take you for a quick little tour of what's still growing and what I have planted in the meantime since being back. So as you can see, this was our zinnia bed. I was so happy to come home and see that I still had some flowers. I just thought that for sure we wouldn't have any flowers left, but here they are. So they're kind of on their last thread, but there's still some that are shining through, and there's still some. So I've been waiting for them to dry out and then I'll collect the seeds. But yeah, there's still some, some that are about to bloom. Is that beauty too? Came the other day and I did a sprinkle through of rucola and spinach seeds so that starts to grow, and I just put tons of seeds. I would love if this bed was nice and green and full of goodness that we can make pesto with, and yum. So then we have this bed. This was the bed, obviously, that the beans were growing on. And yeah, I'm pretty bummed because I had planted mung beans and Bartoli beans in here. And so yeah, as you can see, he just bit them down to the stem. Now there's more growth happening, so I'm not cutting it because it's pretty. But yeah, these are probably mung beans. So there is one. We did get one pod, guys. 3 pods. Well done. We have nice little thicker and thicker beds of alyssum growing. That is rucola, obviously. This is some yellow alyssum that's growing that hasn't had any flowers yet. So I'm excited about that. I just came out yesterday and I threw down more yellow alyssum seeds. And I also planted peas at the base of all of these little thingies. What else? I can't remember if I threw anything else down, and then this is a loofah, and I don't really know, but I assume it's too late and that it won't actually grow into a full loofah. I don't know if I haven't looked into like the season and the timing of it all, but there is a really pretty little flower, so that would be cool if we could get our very first loofah. This was a tomatillo plant, and it's still like, it's trying, I can tell, but I can also tell that it's just kind of on its way out. Sorry, it doesn't like to focus if I don't press on it. So I should probably come and pull that or cut that out. And now we have the third bed. This is lemon verbena. It's in bloom again. I feel like it was in bloom last time I showed you, but it has gotten so much bigger, if you can notice. There's the artichoke that I was worried about last time that I felt like wasn't growing, and it has a little ladybug on it. Is that a ladybug? Oh, it's hiding. There's another one. That is really exciting because it's gotten to be a lot bigger, and it's just such a cool plant. So we're thinking that we want to add more of those along the ridge of the garden. Right here, and that is an aubergine plant, eggplant for those of you who call it eggplant. And yeah, that's one thing that the neighbor didn't take. We had a bunch of them, but they had all gone bad. They were just on the ground. So I was just clearing all the eggplants that had fallen. I found this one, and if you look closely, I'm gonna show you. There, you can see inside that there's sprouts, that some of the seeds had sprouted. So I think what I'm gonna do is put this in a pot, cover it, see if new plants will emerge. One question I have is, do I need to put aubergine eggplant in a bucket protected during the winter? We don't have a greenhouse, but I can try to figure something out. Anyways, the other day I came and I put garlic all along this part, and I think I put some purple kale seeds in here. There are our calendula growing under there. And just let's take a moment to admire the sunset. How beautiful it is. So now this bed is the fourth bed, and this had zucchinis in it, round zucchinis. It had spaghetti squash, which we did get to eat some of. We had one round zucchini that I harvested too late and in my opinion didn't taste very good. It was very mealy. This, if you remember, is the rainbow chard plant that I let bolt, and you can see that it's gone to seed. So this is what chard seeds look like. So I collected a bunch of them before we left, and I'm going to come out and collect more of them. I have since, yesterday I came out and I planted, no, a few days ago, I came out and planted broccoli along this side and cauliflower along this side, and then in the middle, maybe these chard seeds to get some chard going again in there. This was with beets, and this is where there were the cantaloupe, but now there's nothing because I came and kind of cleared all that. There are still some little tomatoes, so just kind of waiting to see if those are going to turn color. And if we keep getting rain, I might pull them and let them ripen inside. But anyways, I came out and I planted beets on both sides and onion seeds, which have never worked for me before, but I'm still trying to be optimistic, down the middle. I feel like I've maybe planted something else in the middle, maybe more kale, a few kales, the purple kale. We have these beautiful roses back in bloom. And then the last bed was where there were those giant sunflowers. They were so beautiful. So since then I've harvested a lot of the seeds from them. And these were the globe amaranth. And Panda also went to town on those. But they are coming back, as you can see. And I have since planted a bunch more of those, and I've considered putting some echinacea seeds in here as well. Again, that's another thing that has never worked for me, but did a little bit more reading today, and apparently I can plant them now. They get kind of that cold stratification during the winter, and then they sprout in the spring, but then it takes a year for them to have flowers, apparently. So I'm kind of questioning if I do that or not, because we are also thinking that we might, after this season of growing, shift these beds and do more the contour of this so that it catches rain, but that's another topic. There's the plum tree, and oh my gosh, look at that, guys. So then over here, this is our pomegranate tree, and you can see that it has 2 pomegranates on it. Our very first 2 pomegranates, 1 and 2. And then it does have a couple little flowers that maybe will turn into fruit as well. Pomegranates are, I think, my favorite fruit, so I'm very excited to get to eat those. And then over here we have the yellow elder blooming, looking good. And over there the mulberry. There's that incredible sunset again. Whoa. So I'll show you the lake. The lake dropped so much while we were gone, and now it's like very green and has a lot of algae in it. And then if we come over here, here is the raised bed. And I'm celebrating that we still have strawberry plants. This is the first year where our strawberry plants have managed to stay alive, even when we weren't here. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe we don't need to be here. And even with Panda nibbling away at them. So very happy about that. We have some zinnias, a rosemary, more tomatoes that again I'll come pick soon. This is another lemon verbena, the boldo, which has these beautiful flowers. More zinnia, more rosemary and chard. I'm so sorry about it not focusing. And a couple days ago I came and sprinkled a lot of carrot seeds in here. And then one thing I didn't show you was this amazing rosemary bush that's all in bloom right now. And over here, we have 2 pomegranate trees right here that are doing a lot better. And our citrus trees over here. I think we have 1 lemon and 3 oranges and something else. And I would love to get cover crop seeds like alfalfa and clover to put all through here. So there you have it for a little garden tour. Thank you for being patient as we just kind of disappeared off the YouTube radar. And I'm looking forward to getting back into the momentum of doing videos again. So much to share, and yeah, thank you so much for being here, and we hope you're doing really well. We hope you had a great summer, and we'll see you more soon.